Welcome to
check. The Jesus back in his. Why I'm not in the frame? Hold on. Why I'm not in the frame? Where the fuck am I at, chat? Oh shit. Whoops, my bad. Not there, chat. Do y'all homework. There we go. We back up with that Hood War Stories. I know some niggas from Brody's side wanted to see some shit like this. I'm interested in shit like this, bro, like these videos, so fuck it. Why not just do these hood docs real quick, chat? Make sure you got that super whooper. Shout out, bro, them for coming through. If you don't got that super whooper, we gonna smack the shit out of you. Do y'all homework. I don't understand, bro. That shit gonna feel like a paw on your face, bro. You never got hit with a bear claw, folks.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing Tiny Evil.
They in the comments like, you never got hit with a 40 shot.
19.
Damn, my bad.
No bad. Why you got a blick on me, mud?
I know they be in the video, the comments like, yo, why y'all threatening us every video? like, at some point, they gonna get tired.
No bet. You know it's gonna be that one nigga that gotta get on our ass like he gonna really pull up and do some shit, bro. It's always on.
Shit, we already banned from LA.
We banned from hell yeah, we is banned from LA.
In Los Angeles,
Niggas said don't come to the gangland.
On
My
the west
bad,
side of South Central, in the Harvard Park neighborhood to be exact.
Chad, they gonna politic this shit out of us in LA.
Damn,
gang
violence has long made Harvard Park a dangerous place to raise kids. The Six Deuce Brims claims the central part of the neighborhood, while the surrounding territory is controlled by Crips.
Some shit about these niggas, huh, bro?
Yo, you know what I just heard about the Browns folk? You remember that video of the white nigga? He gave a hella blood. Which is 5 brim, jet G5. I'm damn.
Nigga, like 4 sets in one video, chat.
Oh god, they got that fucking running beating feet. That shit. I just seen that video today, chat. I'm crying.
A Crip looking for a blood knows where to go. Sometimes the victim turns out not to be a gang member. Most of the victims are black men. In 2016,
chat, this is that shit like that. The reason why I think a lot of that gang should be chant, like not like the being in a gang or considering yourself part of that, but once you get to a certain point of gang banging, it's like, bro, you overdoing it. That nigga just live on that block, mud. You don't know that nigga. I ain't gonna lie. That's just the only reason that
But that's them nigga friends. Them nigga you know friends. Even if you don't know that nigga,
bro,
that's his friends and family and associates.
But what you gain from killing the nigga that ain't do nothing? Nothing.
The nigga you want to hurt crying like a bitch in the shower. What is we talking about right now? That's the ultimate game. That's the best game.
The best game, not taking that nigga off the mat, bro. I want to take that nigga off.
If you can't get to that nigga right now, if you can't get to that nigga right now, spank his little cousin.
Folk, that's mindless, folk. That's mindless.
Killing that nigga mindless. If I got it in my brain, I'm about to kill that nigga. I got it in my brain, I want that nigga to live the worst life possible before he die too. Is that not crazy?
But I'm speaking from like a perspective of these niggas just be like, bro, some of these niggas
they feel like they be oversliding.
Yeah, it don't be that deep for them niggas, bro. Some of these niggas have never experienced a personal loss, bro. They don't have a reason to go do that shit. They just doing it because it's like, that nigga live over there. I gotta get down with the set.
Oh god, niggas be trying to get
without that. Niggas be trying to get their points. That shit lame.
Oh god.
I understand your point too. That's real nigga shit. I ain't going back. That is real nigga shit. Make that nigga mama cry. I ain't going back. But still.
Oh god.
Around Harvard Park was the deadliest place for black Americans in Los Angeles County. An uptick in casualties are not unusual in an area where the baseline level of violence is high, fueled by gangs, readiness to settle arguments with guns, and poverty. Coming up without having much, Tiny E made a promise to his family that he would never be broke again. Against his grandmother's wishes, he jumped off the porch. And by age 16, he was a full-fledged member of the Six Deuce Brims. Aside from gangbanging, Tiny E was known for his rapping skills, as well as being a serial flocker. In the 2010s, flocking became one of the most popular crimes for gang members in LA to make some quick cash. Flocking is a common type of residential burglary. Typically in such a case, 2 or 3 perpetrators operate together, have a getaway vehicle, and choose a residential area near a freeway, but not near major intersections. One of the accomplices will knock on the front door of a house, usually between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m., in order to determine whether anyone is home. If not, they attempt to enter the residence through a window or back door, usually wearing gloves. If there is an answer to their knock, an excuse is given, such as
Niggas doing this shit, no mask.
looking for a particular person.
I mean, you don't want
Straight
to especially the niggas just bare feet. Like, that shit gonna get linked back to you, man. They don't know you. You gonna be the first motherfucker they question.
Damn,
Or to see if the vehicle parked on the street is for sale.
Say, fuck it,
Operating
I
near a
need that
freeway allows the perpetrators to enter and leave the area
The worst
quickly.
way.
It was brought to a national light and became mainstream when YG released the song Meet the Flockers, which essentially was an instruction manual
That's
on how
how
to
hard
commit
he could
crime.
No
Tiny
bad,
E
no
allegedly
bad.
began flocking at the start of 2017. After hitting 2 licks, he got his first taste of fast cash. The first thing he did was take a trip to the slots and swap meet and cash out on some gold. From Cubans to Rolex chains and bracelets, his homies trophied up too. In the meantime, Tiny E was in the studio and shooting music
Nah, this
videos.
is getting ready
He
to
had
kill
his
me.
section buzzing when he dropped the track Move On You.
Yeah.
Field playing, boy, keep that tool on you. You better keep
That
that
is
tool on you.
definitely-
I'm a 6 little savage, my Glock 30 home back. And it's magically losing how when I pull it, they panic. Niggas tough on the socials till you catch them and cry. Slide up and squeeze the trigger, watch it bring the turn track. Make this nigga dramatic. Slide his body in the back, made of plastic. Catching bodies, man, that shit like a habit. I be fitting for a kill, like a smoker for a fix. So why you playing with that bitch? I be playing with these sticks.
During this time, Tiny E connected with B&G rapper Joe Moses and was featured on his Until Death Do Us Part project, a 21-track effort JM dropped to highlight the talents of his NWB team. While his name was growing across the city, he still was flu-flamming heavy behind the scenes. In October of 2017, he was
Did you say this nigga was fun flamming? Am I bad? Did I mishear that?
What the fuck that even mean?
Oh no.
city. He still was flu-flamming heavy behind the
What the fuck is fun flamming?
Flip.
NWB team.
What?
While his name was
I
growing
can't
across the
even-
city, he still was flu-flamming heavy behind the scenes.
Nah, I need. Nah, that shit don't even make sense. Chat, what the fuck?
Ah, flu flaming. Okay.
Chat, this nigga just made some shit up on phone. We probably gonna look
Whatever
like
the
dumbest
fuck
niggas
that
in the world
means.
in the comments, bro. I guarantee it's gonna be that
Oh,
one
God.
know-it-all nigga, bro.
Oh God, how have y'all never heard of the flu flaming before?
No bullshit. What is flam, whatever the fuck that nigga said, let us know what he said, chat. Let us know in the comments.
So I've never heard that in my life. I'm gonna keep it so familiar with y'all niggas.
Bro. Never. That's some new shit right there.
For real.
In October of
This
2017, he
nigga
was
got a
arrested.
Mazin face tattoo? Am I bugging?
He still
Oh,
was
Mazda
flu-flamming
face?
heavy behind the scenes. In
That's a Mazin
October of
Yeah, yeah.
2017,
What the fuck?
he was arrested
Yeah,
for
yeah,
receiving
yeah.
stolen property. Tiny Evil would be arrested 2 blocks from where
Nigga,
police
thank
found
you,
a
sir.
safe that had been reported stolen. One of the officers found 2 crowbars nearby and recovered $35,000 in hundreds strewn across the street. Tiny E had in his possession $8,000 in cash, a bust down, 10K gold chains, and a couple medallions. He would spend a month in the county jail, then bail out in November. In January of 2018, he'd take a plea deal. He would get 16 months in jail. On November of that year, while serving his sentence, he was hit with a new case. These 33 counts included robberies, burglaries, possession of firearms, and conspiracy. These counts would end up being dismissed in March of 2019. The cause for this dismissal would be because 3 weeks prior, Tiny Evil would be indicted on 93 counts. These 93 counts included 11 counts of robberies, 59 counts of burglaries, 1 count of street gang conspiracy.
Did this nigga say 93 count?
Blood County?
Tiny Evil would be indicted on 93 counts. These 93 counts included 11 counts of
93?
robberies, 59 counts of burglaries, 1 count of street gang
Oh my
conspiracy,
Lord.
1 count of torture, 1 count of mayhem, and attempts
1
plus
count of
other miscellaneous
torture?
charges.
What
Tiny
kind
E
of
was picked up-
mayhem?
Nigga, torture.
What was
and
this evil
mayhem is
nigga
crazy.
doing?
Yeah, that nigga really earned that name, folk. I ain't going back. He earned that
50 counts of burglary with some mayhem and torture on the side?
one. Yeah.
Yeah. Keep them.
That's a domestic
Yeah.
terrorist, folk. No, bro.
after a traffic stop in South
God,
Central revealed
thank God for everybody.
a firearm and items believed to have been taken from burglarized homes. Authorities had evidence that between October 2017 and October 2018, Tiny Evil and other members of the Six Deuce Brims committed a series of burglaries in the San Gabriel Valley. The San Gabriel Valley is a major hotspot for these types of crimes. In 4 of the burglaries, the occupant of the residence was home, which would make it a home invasion. In 2 of those 4 robberies, they attacked the victims. Tiny Evil and his crimies generally followed a common plan. Late in the afternoon or early in the evening, they would meet up at the home of DeAndre Johnson in Long Beach, who was also a member of the Six Deuce Brims, then drive 15 to 20 miles to a city in the San Gabriel Valley. After nightfall, without knocking on the door, they broke a glass door or window to get into the house, ransacked the rooms, and stole as much jewelry, cash, and other transportable items as they could. They usually left within 10 minutes and drove back to the Long Beach area before dispersing. If people were home during the burglary, the gang members intimidated, threatened, and sometimes beat them to learn where they kept cash and other valuables. None of the victims could identify the perpetrators. A detective monitored social media activity of the Six Deuce Brims gang members, analyzed the records of cell phones associated with members of the gang, and found evidence implicating Tiny Evil in the burglaries and robberies. Based on his analysis of cell phone records, the detective concluded that every time members of the Six Deuce Brims left their neighborhood in South Central Los Angeles and traveled to the San Gabriel Valley, the open lines between the gang members corresponded to crimes happening close to those areas of phone activity. Call detail records showed that the phones of Tiny Evil and other Six Deuce Brims gang members traveled to each targeted residence near the time of the burglary, and subsequently traveled back to the neighborhood of the gang or one of its members. Video surveillance from 2 of the burglarized homes and from the apartment of one of the gang members provided further incriminating
Technology insane now, bro.
evidence.
Oh, God.
The victims of the burglaries and robberies testified about what they saw when the intruders entered their home. The mode of entry was usually a smashed glass door or window in the back of the house. The victims who were present when the burglaries occurred described the perpetrators as 2 to 3 young men who wore black clothing, black shoes, and a mask that revealed only the skin around the eyes underneath the mask. The 2 victims who suffered physical injuries also described how they were attacked. In addition to the victims' testimony, 3 gang experts testified about the Six Deuce Brims culture of violence, the protocol its members followed when committing burglaries, the cell phone records that showed Tiny Evil's proximity to each of the burglaries and robberies, and surveillance video and social media posts that further established that he participated in the crimes. An officer also testified that based on more than 24 contacts with Tiny Evil since 2016, that Tiny Evil was a rising member of the Six Deuce Brims. A picture on Tiny Evil's social media account showed him holding out a handful of money. The officer stated that this picture is a benefit to the gang because it shows success and that it entices younger kids to join. The picture also depicted a bottle of lean,
That's
which
just
the
big.
officer
Like a
explained
nigga
gang
can't
members
post up
usually
right.
obtained through
No,
burglaries
bad.
and sold for income.
Sometimes a
The
nigga
officer
just want
testified that
flex,
Tiny
man.
Evil drove a higher-end Jaguar,
For
and
real.
that driving such a car benefits Tiny's reputation in his hood. The officer said he commonly saw gang members with higher-end vehicles and jewelry after someone in the gang had been arrested for burglary. Surveillance video from one of the burglarized homes showed an image of one of the intruders wearing shoes with distinctive markings that were consistent with shoes Tiny Evil wore. A still image from a surveillance video of another burglary showed 3 individuals, one of whom again wore shoes that resembled the shoes Tiny Evil had on.
See, chat, this is why you do crimes in all black. Make sure your shit indistinguishable, G-Fuck. Get you, I ain't gonna lie, if you gonna do some shit like that, bro, you better get you some of them bullshit ass Jones from Walmart, folk. Don't get
I
you
swear the
nothing in
A6
the
is
street.
clean.
No bad. Get you some shit from
The A6
Walmart, bro.
Another still image showed an individual who had facial features that resembled Tiny Evil's, including a distinctive gap in the middle of his mustache. Tiny Evil would sit in jail fighting this 93-count
So now
indictment.
you get caught
But
up
10 months
by
later,
your
he was charged with a
fucking
new case.
mustache.
The charges
bullshit.
included 1 count of murder, 2 counts of attempted murder, 1 count of possession of a firearm, and 1 count of shooting into a vehicle, stemming from an incident 2 years prior on the night of November 4th, 2017. The gunfire broke out around 1 a.m. as 2 party buses were parked along Ocean Avenue near Colorado Boulevard. Several people got off one of the buses and got into a fight with the group on the other, and the argument erupted into gunfire. Tiny Evil and Cameron allegedly fired a flurry of rounds into one of the buses, striking 4 people. 1 victim was found on Ocean Avenue, and the bus drove to the Santa Monica Police Headquarters with 3 victims aboard. 3 people were hospitalized with gunshot wounds, while the 4th suffered minor injuries and was not taken for treatment. Dayomi succumbed to her injuries at the hospital. She was 28 years old.
I want them to know the people who did that took her life, what they.
Bro, it's always somebody who don't got shit to do with nothing, yo, every time.
Did what they took from her 2-year-old. She left a 2-year-old daughter for something senseless.
What started out as a fun night with friends ended in a hail of deadly gunfire.
30 to 40 shots, like, over an argument. I don't. That's the part I can't put it together.
Her heartbroken mother says she takes comfort in her faith.
She died a hero.
She says De La Cruz, who worked as a school bus driver, was devoted to her family, her youngest brother, the 13-year-old struggling to comprehend the violence.
I think it's just stupid why people would do that just because they're from a different neighborhood and have to, like, endanger other people's lives because they're from different neighborhoods. So I think that she should get justice.
And the family is pleading with the killers to do the right thing, turn themselves in.
6 days after being charged with murder, he would go to trial for the 93-count indictment. And in October of 2019, he would be...
y'all heard what I said earlier. That's the internet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say what was right or wrong. I say what I said. That's the into what I said. You get what I'm saying? Like... You know what I'm saying? You might fuck around and get locked up. You might fuck around and go over there and catch one of them niggas that's not really in it. They got families that love them like shit. You pop a nigga that got family that love them, they on the news crying. You gon' get caught. Now you got niggas sympathy baiting on you, bro. They getting sympathy reaction and shit off your shit. You fucked. You fucked. They on the news. They got that little boy crying, talking about his mommy dead. You gonna get caught. That's it. But you knew what the fuck you did when you went over and did what you did, so it is what it is.
No bet. That's why they say when you murder somebody, you don't just kill them. Like, you kill the family too. They got grieve now type shit. Like, you kill their memory on some shit.
Oh God, it's no killing without killing.
That. You feel everybody ain't gonna take that the same way. Some people gonna get the law involved. Somebody else might try get back at you. It ain't no rules, bro. Just be ready for that shit, bro. If you want to do that, be ready for it. You gotta face that consequence. Be a man. Stand on 10.
Oh God.
Convicted on several counts. While many counts got dismissed and a few acquitted, a jury convicted Tiny Evil on 1 count of actively participating in a criminal street gang conspiracy,
Y'all were
10
fucking
counts of
fried,
first-degree
bro.
burglary, 2 counts of first
You
degree
already
robbery,
fighting a
2
hella
counts of
drama
attempted
and now
first-degree
a body
robbery,
on top,
and 1 count each of torture and mayhem in connection with one of the burglaries.
And it's not even like you fighting like a little 3-count aggravated assault or some shit. Like, you not fighting no normal sentence. Bet you fighting 93 counts. 93 counts, all evidence.
torture, mayhem. Like, come on, bro. You're cooked. Like, they already paying you as a villain on this case, and then you get a body on top of it, bro. That's such an easy slam dunk case for the prosecutor, bro. Like, you made that so easy for them folks.
No, but, bro, you might as well not even pay a lawyer, bro. Just get ready to ship out.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Jury
bro.
also found true gang allegations on each of the burglary, robbery, and attempted robbery counts. He was sentenced to a determinate term of 46 years, 4 months, and a concurrent indeterminate term of 15 years to life. In 2020, he would catch a charge for having a weapon in prison.
45 guaranteed, 50 out the back of that, and you already a grown man, bro. Your life over. You dying in that motherfucker. That's the nice way to say dying in that motherfucker. I ain't going back.
They just gave you death, but the long version.
No, they said death with extra steps. We might keep your skeleton too. Like
they said death without execution.
No.
Damn.
2021, he would take a plea deal on his murder case and have the charge reduced to assault with a semi-automatic on a person. He would get 12 years for that charge. A month later, he would take another plea deal for having a weapon in prison. He would receive an additional year for the weapon case. He will be eligible for parole in 2032. In a recent development, B-Brazy would put Tiny Evil on Front Street earlier this year. It's alleged the Hoovers were trying to take Brazy out and were jumping in 5-on-1. Tiny Evil was allegedly present, but left Brazy unstuck and did not jump in the mix. Brazy took to his channel to address it himself.
Tiny Evil got to get on here. Jesus Christ, nigga. That nigga's a Zord. Always breathing on Tiny Evil. I'm just saying, nigga. He left me right there, nigga, with enemies, 5-on-1 me, and he knew what's up, nigga. Dead homies, nigga. I'm breathing on that nigga forever, nigga. And I know it's people, nigga. I'm breathing on it forever.
In other news, it's alleged Tiny Evil socked out Crip Mac when they ran their fade. Several reports have confirmed of this taking place. In a recent Instagram post, Tiny Evil came through with a word just ahead of summertime.
Hey, I think I figured it out. All you young niggas be doing all this popping on this internet. Cause y'all ain't been in no wars. Y'all be doing all this dissing, but y'all don't know what the words do. There ain't nobody came and showed y'all the consequences behind that shit. You niggas better stop popping it. It's finna get real out there. It's summertime too. I hope you niggas got guns.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment.
Nigga, I know you did just tap in with words of wisdom from the pen about the outside.
No bullshit. No bullshit.
Y'all better have guns.
No bad.
Bro, you better have a knife. Get on my face. What are you talking about?
You
Like,
incarcerated. You fighting for your life every day, G. I don't know what the fuck you talking to me for.
You better have money on your cops. Nah, I ain't gonna troll. Chad, y'all be getting really mad. I ain't gonna troll.
Yo, they do be on our ass, bro. But Chad, I was Tiny Evil, man.
That was a story of Tiny Evil.
No bet. Long story short, if you gonna do some shit, bro, be ready, nigga. That's all we gotta tell you. Be ready.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. He was he one of a kind. I ain't gonna lie. He's super gangster.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. He's super gangster. That shit was just funny. Like, how you gonna tell me? How you gonna tap it for tell me to keep a gun? But he kept it. I don't want to get kidnapped, so I'm gonna just keep it cool. He was doing some crazy shit. 92 charges, brother.
93, bruh. Then he got charges
93?
while he was independent. He got more charges after that, so he definitely
yes,
on it.
plus weapon charges, plus the body.
Yeah, that's just like 100 plus.
God damn, fuck that nigga, dude.
Everything, brother.
Bro, that nigga did it all, bro.
God.
50 counts to burglary, 1 count of terror. What was
50
it?
counts to
Did he get 3
burglary.
counts?
Torture and mayhem.
Torture. 1 count of torture, 1 count of mayhem, a murder.
Murder too.
He did everything, brother.
No bullshit.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Chat.
Oh,
Niggas still be
hey.
like, free him too. Oh my
I
god.
know niggas go his IG like free him.
Yo, no bet. They probably gonna be in the comments like, why y'all talking hot like that, bro? Nah, chill.
Trust me, I ain't about it. I don't ever claim I'm about it.
No
I ain't
bet.
never gonna be about it, bro. You gotta worry about
Oh
me.
my god.
Hey, Chat. It been the G's though, man. We about to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all better stay safe and stay prayed up and stay hydrated. Peace out, Chat.
Indeed, stay safe, chat. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow. Bye.
No bet.